beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As you can see, I'm back in my usual surroundings. Thank you so much for bearing with me for the sound element. If you'd like to win a personal reading, please check out your major quickie reading. I uploaded that a couple of weeks ago for your sign. All the details are in that video. I won't bore you with it here. I will be doing a love reading in the next couple of weeks, but this is your twin flame, so let's get straight to it, my beautiful Taurus. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please, straight away, we have union and we have true love. They've asked me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide? And we have twin flame. Just in case you are in any doubt whether this was your twin flame, please be assured that you're on the journey. It is often a painful one, but a very overwhelming one, a very deeply connected, joyous one at times also. Now, I'm just using a Mirror's Love Oracle to open the reading, and I'm using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to gauge what they would like to talk about. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. What do my beautiful Taurus need to know? It says, love yourself first. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? Oh, wow, that was quite a few that's come out there. We have heart-to-heart conversations. We have true love. We have getting to know each other and worth waiting for. Okay, I'm just going to move these over here. So straight away we have union. Okay, so this is the position that you and your twin flame are working towards at this moment. You're being divinely guided back to each other at this time. Oh, the candle agrees. We've just had some energy joining just now, so I don't have any windows open or anything. The windows are over that way, but it's an indication for you sometimes that energy is joining the read. What they're giving me here is it's taken you a lot to get to this position with this union card. Your person, your twin flame, is recognizing that there is a deeper union between you and themselves. They understand you as their true love, and I feel like they're now moving into spiritual ascension, where they're starting to look at things like twin flame. They're starting to understand it, as opposed to just believing that you are just their true love. I mean, it's one in the same thing, but they're recognizing that this bond between you and them go deeper than just a soulmate. They recognize that this past life union here, that you have been you have been married before in a past life as well, but you made a soul contract when you came to this life, and you're meant to find union again in this one. So this person is dealing with this at this present time. Now, your twin flame, they may have not wanted this before. They may not have wanted to settle down. But now I feel like there is a maturing of your twin flame, Taurus. They are coming into being where they're starting to think about solid foundations for the future and conventional ideas for partnership, conformity, expectations in terms of higher level commitments, not just with themselves, because they're actually partnering up with spirit at this moment in time. They're having a spiritual union here, but also in terms of the physical plane, higher level commitments, moving in towards things like marriage, wondering if they want to come into being with that. But your person is making their way back towards you in order to have this connection with you. They may even, when they speak to you, they may even discuss this spiritual awakening that they've had. They're actually co-creating with spirit at the moment in all areas of their life, and they're moving towards coming back into union with you. Now, we do have true love here. You offered your beautiful heart to this person quite authentically, okay, Taurus? You may even have overextended your love to this person, given quite a lot to the connection, and not given, not have received the same in return. Okay, so there's an indication here that yeah, you gave your beautiful heart. It's almost like you offered everything you had to this person in terms of your love, your emotion, and it takes a lot for you to actually offer everything up. There's quite a resistance here. Now, because this is a twin flame connection, energies are often mirrored, but it takes a lot. As I said, there is a resistance for you to offer everything. But I really feel like you tried to offer as much as you could to this person, and in some way they pushed you away there. It feels like rather than completely pushed you away, what I get in energy is you're standing there with your heart in your hand towards the other person, and you're still standing there with your heart in your hand towards the other person. The other person just looked at it and thought, this is a huge responsibility, and kind of just backed off. Okay, so I really feel like this person just took a step back from the connection, because yeah, this person, they did not want the responsibility. They recognize, and they may have even said this to you, that you deserve better than them for where they were spiritually at that point in their life. And they'll give me a sentence here. They've given it to me before, perhaps for your reading, but I feel like it was for another sign there. But a couple of months ago, they'll give me this sentence, which is, a person can only meet you as deeply as they have met themselves. And when you met this person, your twin flame, they had not met themselves very deeply. In fact, they shied away from any spiritual work. They didn't really want to know anything other than what was on the physical plane in front of them. You know, going after finances, you know, going out and having fun, not really dealing with any depth in their soul. You recognize your twin flame immediately. But I felt like you resisted it at first. There's an energy of getting in too deep, too quick. And, but eventually you offered over, it's almost like you surrendered to spirit. You knew deep within, in your gut instinct, you knew that this was your twin flame, and eventually you kind of offered up your heart to this person, and they just stood there looking at it. And you may have even felt at times, and Taurus, they're giving me an indication, you should not feel like this, but they understand. You may have felt at times that you made an error in judgment in offering your everything to this person. But Spirit says you had the courage. You had the courage to do what they couldn't do. You triggered something in them that gave them an opportunity to display their heart to you, but they felt it was difficult to be that vulnerable. And this person, yeah, they just got scared. There's a lot of fear here, but there's a fear not just of opening themselves up. There is a fear here of being responsible for another. So perhaps this person in their childhood, we'll go deeper and find out, perhaps this person had to be responsible for a sibling, or had to grow up quite quickly in terms of their childhood experience, and had to be responsible. Once they became an adult, it's almost like they took back the power and thought, I'm never going to be responsible for that sort of, you know, another human or their heart ever again, because it's too scary. There was a lot of pressure on this person. So as soon as you revealed your feelings for this person, they're like, hell no. I know that that means giving over a certain element of vulnerability of myself, and this person was not prepared to do that at that present time. But now they're thinking about union and where their heart is. And their true love is you. Well, aside from the fact that they're twin flame, their true love has always been you. And they actually admire that you had the courage to lay it all on the line. And we're going to go deeper, but I'm feeling there's a lot of regret around this person. Okay, they may not have said it to you. I feel like when you come together in union to have that conversation, that is one of the first things they're going to say. They regret how they feared change, how they had weakness, and they're perceiving it as weakness, but I'm picking up an energy that it's triggered energy here, okay? So you may have triggered each other, but this person, they bailed from the connection, whereas you had more courage because you had spiritually ascended to a point of understanding at that point of meeting, okay? Now we also have twin flame. This, excuse me. Interesting. This person, as soon as I say twin flame, my throat chakra closed up immediately. This person has got a huge problem with voicing their feelings, okay? This person is a doer. It's interesting. They're saying this person would rather show you how they feel rather than speak it, because there's something about this person. They're giving me that many times this person tried to tell you how they were feeling and they clammed up quite quickly. There may have even been a moment where they started speaking to you and their voice became very thin or closed and they just couldn't do it. Just like what happened to me just then. Like there was a moment between you where they tried to say something and it just squeezed out and they couldn't finish it. They either went into a coughing fit. Actually, I'm getting that this person left the room. They tried, it didn't come out, it was very staccato, and then they clammed up and then they had to leave the room. And actually when they left the room, what you don't know is that they took themselves out of the situation to stifle the tears, because they felt like if they tried to tell you how they felt and why they felt that way, it's almost like they would release a dam of emotion and tears. They felt they would never stop crying. So they had to push it down, okay? Now you may have felt that because twin flame energy is often mirrored energy. You pick up on things, you're very emphatic, you understand each other on a different level, a different bond. But now they recognize it's twin flame. They're recognizing that you are their counterpart. And I'm getting an energy here that this person is wondering how to come back into your sphere. Yeah, the candle is going again. They're trying to work out how do they make their way back to you. Because Taurus, although it's twin flame and it's a very tough journey, you're nobody's fool. And I know that came up in Scorpio's reading as well. So maybe you have a Scorpio placement somewhere. But what they're giving me here is you do not suffer fools gladly. If someone does a number on you, if someone in any way, shape or form disrespects you, they're gone and gone. You cut ties with people for less, because it's something in you that you have self-respect, okay? But this person, they're different. They got under your skin, obviously because it's twin flame connection, but it's like a moth to a flame with this person. It's very energized. You and this person, you're so magnetic towards each other. It's the light and the dark, the shadow and the light. It's like they appeal to both sides. Even as much as you kind of don't want to go back to the connection, you're drawn back to the connection. And sometimes, you may get a message at a certain time. They're giving me a certain time in the day. You always kind of think, if you get a message, you think it's your person. Now they're showing me the number 10, okay? So that could be the time, but number 10 is about endings and new beginnings. And it's also the Wheel of Fortune for turning, a turning point in a connection. But they're showing me number 10. So if that's the time, either 10 a.m. or 10 p.m., either if that's the time that they normally gravitate towards you, or number 10 is where you live, or it's somehow significant to you and your twin flames connection. You met on the 10th of the 10th or something like that. There's something in this message for you, okay? But this person is coming back into union with you. That's their journey at the moment. They're waking up to that realization. Now, it seems like the lesson that you were meant to learn whilst you're in separation is love yourself first, Taurus. Okay, so you may have felt like you overgave in this connection. You did a lot of, I feel very much like, it's interesting, I'm getting an in and out kind of energy. So this person, obviously in and out of your life, but also the way that you dealt with it. It's almost like you stood there with your heart, offering it, and then it's almost like it had a time limit. It's like you stood there for a little while, and then you're like, oh no, I'm gonna take it back. I take it all back. You probably don't feel the same. And then it's like you make an excuse for it. It's almost like you're self-sabotaging yourself as well. Now that's not going to be for everybody, because I feel it's very pointed energy. I can't describe how I feel. It's like I get like an energy ball, which is a sphere of a lot of people's energy, and then I get this side energy that is very distinct. So they're indicating here that that's not for everybody. But as you can see, they're really highlighting in this connection, this person, masculine energy and feminine energy. It's not about male or female. It's not about the gender. It's about the energy. And they're indicating here, Taurus, that you overgave and put you out of balance. So as you can see, this person is stretching towards the other and kissing them, but they're holding on for dear life to this this mantelpiece or something, this fireplace. It feels they're holding on for dear life because they're overstretching, and that's because the other person was not investing into the connection as much as you were. So there was no follow through. So the more a person withdraws, the more the other extends, putting you out of balance. Okay, so as they're indicating here, you got hit pretty bad. As soon as you recognized it was twin flame, you kind of put all in, okay? But you had to steady yourself. There's a meeting of minds here, and also a lot of passion, but you were very supportive of this person. This person was going through quite a bit when you first met them, and you were very supportive, and that's what's they're indicating here of the back, the lower back. That's what it's almost like you feel a betrayal in the back, like you were stabbed in the back or something by this person. It's like you supported them through a very important time, and then they turned around and did this. They walked away. They disconnected from the connection, leaving you thinking, well, what the hell? What happened there? I gave my all, and I don't do that often. And then it feels like this person took quite a lot. Now, you may have even had a few words with your guides, because they're indicating your guides feel like they were your guides felt, I want to get the right word, because they really felt for you, okay? Because they recognized how much it took, how much courage it took for you to love in this way. And they knew what was to happen, because the twin flame journey is often very mapped out, okay? So that it's almost like your guides sat back and they felt your pain. They tried to absorb your pain as much as possible, because it was a lot to take on. And they wish they could have intervened in another way. And they also wish that you would a different twin flame, but this was your journey for this life path. Okay, so as painful as it was, they wanted to protect you, but there are lessons to learn here, which was to love yourself unconditionally and to have the courage to love that way. They're giving me this sentence, which is, as painful as it was, you still lived. You still lived through it. You still ascended through it. You had growth there. You had the courage to continue, and you still have that courage within you to endure offering your heart again. It is worth it. I know that there would be there's an energy of resistance, so perhaps you feel like you wouldn't extend yourself in that way again, and that's the right way. This person, your twin flame, will be coming towards you because they're learning the lessons. Sorry, they're just asking me to look at this card closely, so I will. 1 minute, please. Now, it's interesting. They're indicating a holly bush. Holly bush. Now, either your name is Holly or your person is called Holly. But it's holly bush, so that is very seasonal. So in the winter months, it really thrives, that holly. Perhaps it's festive season. That could be an indication. We're going to go deeper and find out of a timeline when this person is coming towards you for union. But I'm getting an energy that by that period, you will be in union, if that is the choice, because you have a choice. You can walk away from your twin flame connection if you have had enough, that this person is not ascending and not meeting themselves as deeply as they should be in order to further the connection. But you have a choice. This person will be coming back towards you to, as you can see, have a heart-to-heart conversation. This person, it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So they're just indicating that I did not say the bottom of this card, which was your self-respect makes you more attractive. Okay, so that was the lesson to learn. Knowing your worth, having the confidence to stand in your power and let this twin flame come towards you, that is more attractive. It actually energizes your cord between your twin flame and helps them ascend. They recognize, but by standing in your power, Taurus, that they're about to lose you. And if it feels like with you got the union, true love, and twin flame, they want to come back into being with you. Okay, so they want to come back and have a conversation here, heart-to-heart conversations. And oh, Taurus, I have to give this to you. Your guides, they're very, very suspicious. I have to say this. Now, it's because they're so protective. They do not want you, when this person comes back on in, they really want you to trust your intuition, okay? They recognize that this is your person, this is your counterpart, and this is your true love. And this person does want to give their heart. But it feels like your guides, they're really on guard. It's like, as soon as this person contacts, you'll feel a little bit antsy, a little bit edgy. It's almost like your guides have gone into huge protective mode. So they're hoping that you've learned the lessons, that you stand in your power, and don't overextend yourself towards this person. There'll be check in with your guides, 10 minutes a day of silence. You'll know how you truly feel about this situation. But this person is almost going to beg for an apology. Now, Taurus, nobody likes a beggar, okay? Well, but by that I mean as in, unless they've done the work, there's no point in pleading with you. I just let that siren go past. But they're going to beg for your forgiveness. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. They're indicating here that you may at first take an aloofness. That's totally your call. Spirit is, they don't want any games to come into this final leg of your journey. But you will deal with it as you're meant to. I hope I'm making some sense there, because the way that they're giving it to me is that it would be foolish to play any games when this person comes back on in. Even though they did that to you, Taurus, they do not want you to encounter any karmic debt, and they do not want you to delay the connection any further by ignoring this person. Now, if you do not want to take this journey with your twin flame, of course, ignore this person, let them go with love and light. And your soulmate will come and take their place. But the bond between you and the twin flame will always be there. But if you do want to continue the journey of the twin flame with this person, then ignoring them and acting aloof is only going to delay the connection. But let this person come towards you to speak their truth. Okay, I hope I've cleared that up. Now we have true love. And it says here, this is the romance of a lifetime. Now, this person, whatever happened in their childhood, they were the protector. Okay, there's childhood wounding here. This person, they shy away from responsibility because of having to be a protector. Now, they were either, it feels like they stepped into the shoes of a guardian or a parent type figure. They felt like they had to either look after their parent or they looked after their sibling. There's a lot of responsibility on your twin flame's shoulders when they were younger. And because this is mirrored energy, this may also have been you. And that's why you both gravitated towards each other and triggered each other at the same time. The guards were up because you recognize how important this connection was. And to mess it up, ruin it, it was a big deal. Now they're also indicating, now don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Taurus, your twin flame always recognizes that you are there for them. Always, no matter what, you are there for them. And that's why they get this energy of they can call back into you with, sometimes they just come on into you without even apologizing. This person's feeling pretty foolish about that. Okay, they're recognizing they've really messed up, and they're also looking at their own communication skills. They're recognizing how they do not say things easily. It doesn't come easily to them. It's quite a battle to actually voice their opinions. So this person, I think, is currently either going through therapy or going through some sort of acknowledging how they feel and being able to vocalize it, something about their voice, being able to vocalize it, because they just clam up. They want to build solid foundations for a relationship. They want to be supportive of you. They actually, now Taurus, you do not need anyone to take care of you. You are very self-sufficient by yourself, but this person actually wants to take care of you and the connection. They're building their finances. Something about finances here, because they're showing me a money bag. Oh, they're giving me initial as well. Well, FR is the initial. Initials, sorry, FR. They're also saying me, I don't know what this means, but they're saying red tape. Red tape. Now, red tape often means perhaps they're dealing with either legalities or something to do with business. They're tying up some sort of contractual stuff, red tape. It's in some way perhaps delaying something. Red tape is often bureaucratic. You know, you have to go through the motions before you get to where you need to go. Maybe red tape is something they gave you. Maybe they gave you a tape of something. Tape is very old school. I'm an old soul, hey. Yeah, if that means something to you, then there's something in that message for you. But we also have getting to know each other. So this person wants to build foundations with you, okay? And equally, Taurus, Spirit is indicating that you and this person, when you first met, you may have tumbled straight into the passion of a twin flame connection. It is like nothing you've ever known. So even though there is a bond that is unspoken and stronger than anything that you've ever known, there is also a need to reveal yourselves, both you and your twin flame, for this in authenticity, okay? Getting to know each other on a deeper level, not just on the surface. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. Now, because of the way that this connection happened, there is, as I said, there's this in and out energy. It feels like you offered your heart, and then because you felt on eggshells that you'd left yourself so exposed, you kind of took it away really quickly. So there's an energy of both of you kind of didn't really get to know each other on that deeper level that helps you ascend and connect to each other properly. Again, they're highlighting another figure that is holding on to something for support. So it may have felt like quite a heavy ride, you in this twin flame journey, and it feels like you have to steady yourself from over giving to the connection. Now, I gotta say it, your soul tribe, they're not a fan of this person. The way that this person treated you, your soul tribe have really they're really protective, okay? It's almost like they want to interview this person, set them down and say, you F up with Taurus one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna cut you down to size. There is a real supportive network around you, Taurus. Your people have really got your back there. And so is your guides. You've got really strong guides behind you. But it's interesting. This person is coming to speak their truth. And they've opened their crown chakra. Okay? Which is very important. They're ascending. They're really highlighting the fact that this person has taken off their hat there. They want to come with respect. They want to come in authenticity. Any masks they had before, they want to reveal their true selves to you. And they've got their sword in their hand. They're prepared to talk. Now there's also victory wreath up here. So they're ascending, and it is a union that will be successful should you both want to do the work and have the conversation. And they just said to me, if your friends will let you. Now, of course, this is your journey, Taurus. So you check in with your gut instinct and follow your heart. But your soul tribe, I really feel like they're against this union because of the way that this person treated you in the past. They believe you deserve gold. You deserve gold. That's what they're giving me. They said the tables have turned. The tables have turned. So as I said right at the beginning, the power is now in your court, I feel. It's really like, yeah, the tables have turned. This person is coming towards you. And anything that is hidden, because I feel like there is something hidden from their childhood that they have not given you yet. It's about the responsibility that they had. It's made them quite rigid in their emotions. Everything is buried so that they can be responsible. And when they grew up, they're just like, I don't want to be responsible anymore. I've just had enough pressure being responsible. It's time to step away. I want to be free. Okay, so that's the energy that is deep within the psyche of this person. And again, as I said, mirrored energy, because it's twin flame. You may have had the same upbringing and wanted to be free, but actually you were willing to give yourself over to this twin flame connection. There's something about buttons with this person. Button up, button up. Now, I'm getting an energy when someone buttons up. I mean, they're just covering everything up. They're kind of like keeping it all inside. Button up, covering themselves. Perhaps button up is about talking. Maybe button up is, maybe you work with buttons. Button up perhaps is even something that is a place, or if that resonates in some way, there's something in this message for you. But Spirit is indicating it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And that's, oh yeah, look at that. They're just highlighting those two guides there. Look how fed up they are. So Taurus, I get an energy, this is your guides, that they knew that this was meant to be your journey, but they recognize that you're such a precious heart, very pure, very nurturing. You look after your soul tribe. Your best interest is for your people. You're always protective over your people. And your guides, they really feel sorry that you went through this journey. They wished it could have been a different way, but it was meant to happen. It was divine timing. It was divine order. So now is the time to ascend with your twin flame, should you wish to. We're just going to go a little bit deeper and find out the energy of this twin flame connection. But there is growth here. Your twin flame chariot, moving forward, taking action. That's what's happening here. Ooh. We have the Empress, the chariot, the Empress. Thank you so much. Whoa. That one just flipped right out. And we have Judgment. Okay, so interesting. They're receiving their aha moment, your twin flame. They're recognizing their life's purpose. They're recognizing the journey. You've already known about the journey. They're now having that realization. Now we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. This is about moving forward, taking action and changing what went before. You cannot do the same thing and expect a different outcome. So this person, your twin flame, will be coming towards you. This is protagonist energy and making changes. They don't want to do the same cycle over and over again. They want growth. They want to move on. They're spiritually ascending, so that's the spiritual journey here. But they may be also taking a journey to come towards you if you are in some way separated by long distance. This person, they want growth with you. Yeah, they're really opening up. Wow, their eyes are so wide open. They just feel like such a fool that they didn't see it before. Now, I got a breeze coming towards me here. They're indicating there's a lot of peace. Now, this Chariot card is in the protagonist energy. As much as they have ascended, Taurus, you are also moving forward. You're taking action here for your greater good. So you're loving yourself. You're standing in your power. You're not taking any BS from anybody, even your twin flame. You've had enough. Okay, you're moving. It feels like you're taking control of the direction of your life, okay? There is ascension here, but also there is ambition to move forward for happiness, to move towards your destiny. Whatever your soul path is, you're seeing things very clearly, and you're making final decisions here about what you will and will not take. What is growth? What growth is healthy for you, and what is not? Shedding anything that is not here. You know, you felt stuck with this twin flame connection, and you may be moving forward. Okay, you may have given up on it, lost hope, and felt like this person was not ascending in the time frame. Now, I'm not sure what this is, but they're indicating it's like it's almost like this it's like a leaf that is in a triangle shape, and it's just spinning. It's spinning and ascending down, it's spinning and descending towards the ground. So either you're watching some sort of, it feels like it's spinning. It's spinning around, and it's just hitting the ground. If you're watching something like that, then there's something in this message for you. But spiritually, I'm getting an energy that you're done with anything that makes you feel like you're spiraling down, out of control or anything. You're taking charge now. The power is back with you. This is the protagonist energy that is propelling you forward. And that is about going after what you truly deserve. Okay? Sorry, they're just asking me to look at this card closely, so I will. They're just giving me, and I think they've done this before, they're giving me porcupine. Porcupine. So that's, the porcupine has a lot of, they look soft, but they're spikes, and they're sore, and they're painful on the outside. So it is about this armor that is being worn, and underneath is a very soft center. So you're very protective as you move forward, protective of your wonderful heart, and so are they, but actually they're trying to be more softer. Now porcupine may be a place as well, because they're showing me like a building. Oh, I just got a knock there as well. So the porcupine could be a place here that you met, or is in some way relevant to where you met the porcupine. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Now we have the Empress card. It's in the antagonist position. So you may have felt that this union with this person, it was all dependent on them. That's when you first met. You gave your wonderful heart, and then they just looked at it and you were like, well, I've revealed my feelings. It's now dependent on you if you want to make this work. You're taking back your power, Taurus. You're not allowing this person to, how can I put that? It's about your self-respect, okay? You're knowing your worth. You're knowing that you're deserving. This person may have even projected their feelings of self-worth on you, made you feel like you were not enough, and made you feel like perhaps even that you were unlucky in love, that abundance, love was not in an abundance with this connection. Also, you may feel like there's a bit of a time issue with regards to having a family. So you may be feeling like you want to move on from your twin flame connection because of the time limit that has been set here. And you've waited a long time for this twin flame journey to come to some sort of fruition. And you don't want to waste your time or your life waiting on something that you feel is never ascending. So you may be wondering whether to stay or go. Okay. Now, this is the energy to overcome. Standing in your power, knowing your worth. Once you know what you deserve and you decide that you are more than enough for this person, you normally tend to step away from the connection. Okay, so when you choose to reject the connection, that's when you energize a twin flame bond even further, and then your twin flame sort of wakes up. They have the ascension because they realize they're about to lose you. And they get to decide as well whether they want to continue or not. It feels like this person is waking up and they want to come towards you. Okay, we have that judgment card. Now, judgment is you're making that final decision. You've had a wake-up call. You're not waiting for this person, but equally because of it, you've made this person have a wake-up call and get clarity. Okay, so both of you, this is the unified position. This is the overall outcome. Both of you are making a final decision here, and it's about your life purpose. Whether you walk this purpose, this path together alone, or whether you walk away, that is totally your call. We all have free will. But as it's over the worth waiting for card, they're indicating here that which is the best path to take, and it looks like Spirit is indicating that now is the time not to deny your feelings. Okay, this person they feared change, but now they're waking up. They're having their ascension. They've opened their heart chakra. They've opened their crown chakra. They're receiving a lot of downloads, and they don't want to deny their feelings anymore. They want to come back in union with you, okay, because you're the true love. And also the twin flame, of course. Now I'm just going to go to the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? The star. There's the healing, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding, interesting, regarding their twin flame? Oh, wow. Look at this. Taurus, could you get it any better than this? I mean, if you want to continue this, oh, they said look at the bottom of the deck's Strength card. That's knowing your worth, self-worth, self-respect, and the courage. You had the courage, Taurus. And now they're finding that courage too, to come towards you and actually live their truth. There's something about this person living their truth and being, you know, accepting responsibility for something. They feel very, you know, they felt very weak, very delicate when they acknowledged their feelings, their true heart. I mean, acknowledging that you love someone and giving over to that connection is scary in itself, but it's also rewarding. So we have the Star card, Aquarius energy there. This is about hope. This is about healing. It's about inner clarity and miracles happening. Okay, this person is praying for you to come back into their sphere. There's a little bit of a worry that they may felt that you've moved on, because that Chariot card is about moving forward, and they may worry that you have moved on without them. But would you blame them? Because you know, the way that they treated the connection or walked away from the connection, it feels like you had no other choice but to move forward without them. And if they were going to ascend naturally in the process, the divine timing that they were meant to, then you would come back into being in union. But this is about them holding the cord. They're energizing that cord there with that Star card. Also, this is about being in the spotlight with the universe. The stars are aligning for you both to move forward on the same soul path, to come together. Okay, so there is an offering here. The stars are aligning for both healing on either side. And looking forward towards a better future with clarity and with gratitude that you could heal this connection and move forward together in truth. Now they're asking me to have a look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Okay, so what they're giving me is, I'm not sure if it's a book or something. They showed me someone unwrapping something that says, it's like fanatical about fitness. Fanatical about fitness, or fitness fanatic. It's unwrapping, someone's unwrapping that. Now, whether that is connected to you, perhaps you're currently on a new kind of like get in shape kind of thing, and you just bought this for yourself, or that's your person. I can't tell which energy is having that, but perhaps your person even gifted you that, or you gifted your person that because they were really fanatical about health, or, you know, getting in shape. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Okay, but the stars are aligning for you both to move forward and take action for change. Okay, to join each other on this spiritual union. Now this is what they want to come towards you with, a solid offer. This Ace of Pentacles here, they have dug deep. As you can see, those hands, they're really dirty. They've done the work. They have gone through dark night of the soul. They have done a lot of digging in their soul, and it was hard. And it was hard for you also, Taurus. You did a lot of digging yourself in order to offer them. But as you can see, the Empress, by knowing your worth, sitting in your power, you now get an offering. Okay, this person wants to come towards you with a solid offer. They may have an earth placement as well. Taurus, they could be another Taurus, or they could be Virgo, Capricorn. They want to make a solid, practical sort of move towards you. They want to be loyal. They want to be reliable. They want to be grounded with you, but they want to give you something of substance. Okay, so they've dug very deep for this. The substance, as you can see, healthy roots. They want to start from the beginning, and they want growth right up there. They want healthy growth for the future. But this person, yeah, it was a lot of pain, but they're coming towards you because they recognize you're the true love. You got true love. You got true love twice. Okay, they recognize that you're their dream come true. We have the Nine of Cups there. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Everything they ever wished for was you. But they were not in a spiritual place to accept responsibility, to be emotionally vulnerable with somebody or be responsible for their heart. They were in an immature kind of place in their life, and they hadn't ascended. But now they're waking up, and they see that their emotional contentment, everything that they've ever wished for is you. And they want to come back in and give a solid offer. Now, also be careful what you wish for here, because you're very connected to the universe, and you may want this person back into your life, or you may not, depending. But if you do, be mindful what you're wishing for, because you're going to get it exactly as you asked for, okay? Make sure that when you're asking for this person or making them gravitate back to your life, because what we think about, we bring about. Whatever they're giving me an energy now, wherever your attention goes, energy flows. Okay, so when energy flows to that place, it brings it closer to you. It manifests it on the physical plane. So if you're thinking about some of the damaged conversations that you both had, you and your twin flame, you're actually manifesting that back. So if you're thinking about your twin flame and you're drawing them back into your sphere, make sure you're having healthy conversations with them in those manifestations. Make sure you're changing the outcome of the conversations to what you want, because you're about to receive all your wishes come true. They are going to bring you this solid offer, but don't be hashing old conversations that led to arguments or anything negative, because what you think about, you bring about. They just want you to be mindful there. Now I'm just going to go and give you any final messages from the Fountain Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We have the Seven of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? We have the Star again. And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Powerful energy. Very powerful. So we have the choice. Seven of Cups is, you making those decisions, wondering, am I going to give this union another go? Because going round and round circles, you don't want it to turn out the same way. You want a different outcome. You want a solid outcome, Taurus. You want a healthy union with this person. So I understand here, there's commitment issues at question. So this is about making that choice. You have a lot of options, but healing is the one step forward towards making this union work. Now we have the Star card twice. Okay, so the universe is lining things up between you and your twin flames, come back into union. And they want you to have a successful union. They want to have you both spotlight what the issue was. And the issue was about loving yourself, knowing your worth, but also standing in your power and accepting responsibility, not just for your own feelings, but the way that you treat others, okay, and growth in connections. So with this Star card in this particular position, this is about having faith, knowing that this renewal can work as long as it sets down healthy boundaries, healthy roots, and that both people dig deep and offer something solid towards each other. But the stars are aligning for you both to come back into union here. And we have that Five of Swords. Beautiful energy in the reverse. And you got it in the reverse, okay? So when you get it in reverse, this is about peace, okay? Coming back into union, not sabotaging the connections anymore, okay? When you have it in the upright, that's someone sabotaging the connection, withholding information, perhaps being underhanded. When you get it in the reverse, this person, they want to come back into union with you. They want healthy conversation. As you can see, the swords are all pointed up. They're in an open position for communication. This person does not want to sabotage anymore. Okay? They want union with you. And they want to make it right. They want to give you something beautiful and pure. Finally, Taurus, it's totally your call. You got the Seven of Cups there, and you got the Judgment card. So a lot to think about. But the stars are aligning for you both to come back into being. Now, I'm just going to see if they're going to give me any timeline for when this person, because they keep giving me the holly bush, okay? I'm going to see if any final messages. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Any final messages? The Sun in reverse. Okay, so slightly delayed happiness there. And what's that? So the holly bush is obviously a timeline for me. One moment, please. And the King of Cups. Okay, so they're ascending. Okay, so they're learning to deal with their emotions. This is a Leo element here. It's in reverse, the Sun card, Major Arcana, and it means it's just delayed gratification. So a slight waiting period. And why? Because King of Cups. This person is learning to deal with their emotions. They're becoming more accepting of the emotions that were within, and they're not hiding them anymore. This is Scorpionic energy with this King of Cups, and this person wants to be supportive. They want to be bold enough to come towards you with their emotions. So that's where they're at right now. And also, so they just asked me to have a look at it. Also, there's some sort of travel here. There's some sort of travel on the horizons. It feels like this person's digging deep for their emotions. They're giving me the initials FR again. So perhaps they're in France or somewhere. FR. They're coming towards you. But it's a journey. They're making their way to you spiritually and emotionally. Interesting. They've asked me to go one more. What is this? They're a cup of love, but also it's interesting. They're showing to me as a candelabra, their love and their light. It's almost like their light has gone out without you. Their hope, their light has gone out without you, and they want to make their way forward towards you. They've asked me to go one more. Wow. Did you see that? That just spun right out. I gotta go get it. I'll be back. One moment, please. Okay, so we got the Tower in reverse. Okay, so this person, yeah, they've got a fear of change. So it's about their throat chakra and voicing their feelings. Okay, so they're just overcoming that fear. When you've got that Tarot card in reverse, they're overcoming the fear of their emotions, and that's when they're going to come towards you. Yeah, they said one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You asked for one more. What's the message for my beautiful Taurus? Wheel of Fortune, the turning point. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, Wheel of Fortune. So fate is going to intervene. The stars are aligning to bring you and your twin flame back into union, but they're coming into their being with their emotions. They're actually coming towards you. They want to speak their truth. They want to actually accept their emotions and be able to communicate them. And this person, they're coming back into balance. So there is a turning point in this connection, and luck in love is going to be on your side. Yeah, prosperity in love. It's coming full circle is what they're giving me. They're gaining a lot of clarity, and they're putting their demons to rest about responsibility. And oh, they just said, as I was saying that, they just said popcorn, popcorn. So if I think about popcorn, you know, it's like a pressure cooker. You put them in a pressure cooker and all of a sudden they explode. And then they explode and everything comes out. It's like all that emotion comes out and they become fully formed. And a tasty snack. But, you know, they're fully formed and softer. So that hard kernel is bursting open and revealing themselves, their softer side, okay? They're accepting that. It could also be that you're currently eating popcorn as you listen to this reading. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But I'm reading the energy symbolically. They're about to come and speak their truth to you. And again, they're giving me the initials FR. Okay, so we shall leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. Oh yeah, look, King of Swords, Gemini energy there, coming towards you to speak their truth. Okay, that's where they're at right now. But in terms of timeline, they're giving me the holly bush. Whenever I ask for a timeline, the holly bush. So that's a festive kind of energy. But I feel that's more you and them coming into union, as in making a solid union together. So the conversation will happen way before. Okay, so we shall leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I don't want to go any further if they won't let me, and they've asked me to end it there. So I'm just going to give you any final messages. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle. And we have... It's in reverse. Not for you. But it's in reverse. So it means it is for you. Okay? Now I'm just going to read it in the upright first. So there's a cookie fortune cookie there. You know, you got that Wheel of Fortune. It's turned on its head, because you're getting it in the reverse. So, and it says nope there. So if you reverse it, it's yes, obviously. Also, there's a chess board here. So you may have a Leo placement somewhere, because the Leo, chess was very prevalent. You know, checkmate kind of energy, stalemate kind of energy there. You may be waiting for this person to make a move and wonder if this person was even meant for you. It's also number 6, which is the number of love. But you got it in the reverse there. So it's the opposite of not for you. So it means it's for you. Let's see what it says in the book. I would not want to tell you anything wrong. Okay. Protection message. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving to you since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit only wants the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. Okay? So that is the lesson to learn, that Chariot card. Moving forward, taking action. As soon as you walk away, you actually energize a twin flame connection, and it makes them do the work. So there's no more obsessing for you if you've been obsessing, and you may not have been obsessing, but yeah, no more overgiving as well. It's so interesting. They keep asking me to go for another card, so I'm going to go for another card here. What's the message, my beautiful Taurus, for this twin flame connection? Okay. We have never-ending story, but again in reverse. Okay? So you may feel like time is running out, that you go round and round in circles with this person. Also, it's number 37, and that is number 10. As I said right at the beginning, number 10 is about endings, new beginnings, but also the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm just going to read it in the reverse for you, because that's the way it's come out. So you get the protection message for that as well. Never-ending story. Okay. And it says, this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. Okay? So, yeah, avoiding the drama. This person is coming towards you. There is a turning point. They have done the work. Whether you decide to be with this person is totally your call. They are indicating it is worth waiting for. It is a nourishing connection in the end, but I mean, it's as long as how long the person takes for the journey. You will be in union if you decide to be with this person, by the festive period. That's what they're giving me here. But remember, don't overextend yourself. Don't chase after this person. This person is coming towards you. Okay, my beautiful Taurus. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Oh, wow. Ah, interesting. There's two trinkets. I close my eyes when I take the trinkets. Obviously, you can't see that, so you have to trust me on that. But we have... it's a wheel from a boat. So that's moving forward, okay, travel. It's about taking action, but in a different way to change the journey, taking charge of your journey, moving forward. It's also indicative of the Wheel of Fortune, as you can see, similar there to the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about a turning point to move forward. You're taking back the power. You're changing the direction by standing in your power with that. And you're the master of your own destiny. So you get to decide whether you want to be with this person or whether you want to walk away. It's your choice. But this person is coming into being, and there is a turning point with this person. So it's totally your call. Interesting. They want it on the Chariot card. Okay. So this is about change. Okay. Taking action for change. Moving on with your own thing. Standing in your power, you energize a twin flame connection to come towards you. And as you can see, you got a heart as well. And on that heart is a rose. And often that rose is the rose of peace. So a peaceful heart when this comes back into being, if you decide to go that way. But ultimately, honor your own heart first. Love yourself first. And all else will follow from there. They want it on the Empress card. Know your worth. Know that you are enough. And yeah, we'll leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Now, Taurus, I know that your sign is the bull. But as I was saying that, they were just saying El Toro, which I'm guessing is Spanish, El Toro for bull. So if that is your native language, perhaps, or your person's, El Toro, it feels, well, they're indicating obviously the bull. I will leave it there. I'm not sure why they said that to me, but there obviously is always a reason for everything. Let's leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.